Welcome guys, this is Juanmar21 and this time battling Ryuzaki. So this was a good match, I enjoyed it personally. So let's get started. So this is my tricky hamster team, so I send out my Clydo, and he has his Kindred. So he goes for Rain Dance, predicting a switch from my part, so I didn't switch. I use Trick Room instead, and that's not good for him. I go for Reflect. So he goes for Hydro Pump, and he gets a crit. And I know maybe I survive because this Clydo is a calm type, so he has a good special defense. So I send out my Podon to wipe up the Samstor, and I switch to my Cacturn because I'm not idiot to stand it there just with a Kindra. So he goes for Hydro Pump, of course, and my Cacturn take it pretty well, so I go for Seed Bomb, and I get a crit. And this was a fair crit. So now we're even, and this is fair. So not much to say. So he's now on Flygon, and I go for Destiny Bond. I know he has a super effective move, and so he U-turn. It miss. He goes U-turn again. It didn't miss. So my Cacturn is down, but he's Flygon as well. So now we are 4x4, or 4-4 I mean. My Reflect is off, and he goes for Jolteon, and I send out my Soul Rock to get the Trick Room again. So he goes for Shadow Ball. It takes the half damage. Oh, it's too hot in here, man. And yeah, I Trick Room. So this Pokemon has not much defense, so I take him down easily with just one hit. EQ. Sorry. So he's now his Scissor. I know he has Baldy Punch. He breaks a switch from my part, so that's why he used Sword Dance, but I used Rock Slide instead, but it missed. So that's no good for me, of course. And he goes for Baldy Punch, and he has Life Orb, so now it's this Scissor. It's a Terminator. So it takes down my Soul Rock easily. So I see now my Swampert. This Power and Trick Room helped me here because this Pokemon was too fast for me. And I go for a for earthquake, and it did a lot of damage, but he goes for superpower, and it takes down my Swampert just with one hit. Oh my god, I was like, oh man, going down. So now I switch. I don't remember. Let me see. Trick round is over, and yeah, I go for a Poto. So he goes for superpower, and did a lot of damage from his part. So I slack off. I don't know if one of my Pogo has a Steel Rock, will be easily, but I didn't go for Steel Rock, and that's not good for me. So he's now his element, so I guess it's a modest type. So I go for Crunch, predicting a switch. So I hit my leftovers, and he goes for Hydro Pump, and he misses. So I go for Ace Fang. So my attack was reduced by 1 level, and he has Yachi Berry. It didn't do much. So I know he goes for Hydro Pump again, of course. But it missed twice, and that was good for me. And I takes down his elements. So he's Galley, and he goes for a close combat. So if this Galley would have leave lay attack, I would not be survive. So I go for earthquake. I went for earthquake, of course, earthquake because I didn't know he will going for close combat. So and I switch to my Armando. He goes for close combat. I just trying to make the Thamster finish him. He goes for close combat, takes down my Armando, but the Thamster finish him. I would like to say I'm sorry guys, my English is not that good, but what the heck, I don't mind. I don't know why I still narrating beats. The next beat will be just music. And he goes for his last Pokemon, Scizor. In my last Pokemon, Hippowdon. So he goes for super power. I thought I couldn't resist it. So, but I not survived, and he didn't do as well, and it was a draw. Thank you guys for watching my video. You don't know much to say. Rate, comment, sub. Peace out.